Yeah. Yeah, get your bars up, I get it on me, yeah I do, endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche, we came a long way from them Porsche, get your bars up and get extorted, get your bars up, I pulled up, shot his car up.
What up, world? It's your guy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Reaction. Salute. So we back up in this thing with another one, and first and foremost, salute to everybody that's been rocking 1000%. We are back up in this thing, but before we start this video, make sure you hit that like button. Why? Because the content is dope, and I know y'all are here for the vibes. Plus, it's been a minute, man. We be back up in this thing, man. Welcome back. We here. We're definitely here. And we got our bars up too. But with that being said, shouts out to Linda. Linda reached out and she requested a song. She hit me in my DM and she was like, "Yo, you haven't played any Charlie Daniels band for a minute. Any Charlie Daniels band?" I'm like, okay, I can play some Charlie Daniels band or Mr. Charlie Daniels. The last track that I actually did in particular with Charlie Daniels was the devil went down to Georgia. That song was crazy. The way this is from like the 80s, or I don't know if this was the 80s or the 70s, wherever this song came out, he was performing it live, and Mr. Daniels went crazy. And I'm saying, you know me, I'm a hip hop guy. I love hip hop, R&B, but you know we've expanded our minds to other different things. So she actually sent out she actually referred this particular song, should I say, and the name of this is called In America. It looks like this was made in the late 70s too by the Charlie Daniels band. And the way that the first song, The Devil Going Down to Georgia, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, that was fire. That's like classic work. It's and what he's the substance that he put into that song is still relevant to today because a lot of people are still going through these similar situations, especially when they're trying to get on, they're trying to do this, they try to get out of their situation, etc., doing all this crazy stuff. So I got time today. So without further ado, once again, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you 1000%. But without further ado, we have Charlie Daniels In America. Let's see what he's talking about.
The eagle's been flying slow, and the flag's been flying low, and a lot of people saying that America's fixing to fall. But speaking just for me, and some people from Tennessee, we've got a thing or two to tell you all. This lady might have stumbled, but she ain't never failed. And if the Russians don't believe it, they can all go straight to hell. We're gonna put her feet back on the path of righteousness and live. God bless America again. And you never did think that it ever would happen again. In America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Oh, we damn sure proved you. We're talking real loud and we're walking real proud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would happen again.
You never did think that it ever would happen again. This is so now he's reminding me of why I like this last song because he's on fire right now. To me, he is. Skip it. Don't hate. Stop hating. Stop it. Get your bars up. Don't hate. Don't hate. But anyways, with that being said, I forget that this gentleman is a phenomenal storyteller. He's a storyteller through tune. Not only is the story that he's speaking about specifically talking about America, talking about how it's going to fall again, but it's not. We're going through all these different changes. God bless America. We here till this thing fall out. He's saying all this right now, right? But in the midst of all of this, he's telling the story, but he's telling the story through guitar, through band. Like, this is a shout out to Mr. Daniels. You're doing your thing. I love your stories. Love your stories. Love your stories, right? But all the instruments are talking to me right now. They're like coinciding and blending in with each other, talking to me with his words. That is very tough to do because there's usually something off. with multiple different lives, like live bands and everything that I've heard, especially I've done reactions to. I'm like, oh, this sounds cool. This sounds cool. But no, this is a little different. This is a little different. No cap. No cap. Stop hating. Stop hating. Get your bars up. Let's let Mr. Daniels rock out, man. He talking crazy right now. In a good way, that is.
Proud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would happen again. From the sound up in Long Island, out to San Francisco Bay, and everything that's in between them is our home. And we may have done a little bit of fighting amongst ourselves, but you outside people best leave us alone. Cause we'll all stick together, and you take that to the bank. That's the cowboys and the hippies, and the rebels and the Yanks. You just go and lay your hand on a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I think you're gonna find you understand. And you never did think that it ever would happen again. And we're good kids, you never did think that we'd ever get together again. And we damn sure proved you were walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would happen again. And you never did think that it ever would happen again. In America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Well, we damn sure proved you were walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would happen again.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Why do I like this? Yeah, it's a totally different genre, but from what I'm used to hearing. But music is universal, and I feel like lyrics are lyrics, and I love lyricism in general. You don't have to rap words to tell a story. You can tell a story through song, through singing as well. You can tell a story through instrument. You can do all of these things and get a person to understand exactly what you're saying, especially if you're vibrating within a certain type of way. And what he was actually, the story that he just told about America, the biggest part about what he just was talking about to me, and which makes the story even dope, what he was saying, and this is in the 70s, y'all. This is in the 70s, which I still think is the same way still to this day. We gonna, as people here in the United States, we're gonna fight. We're gonna talk about. You're gonna be like, "Oh, you're this color, that color," or "You got this much money, I got this much money." But let some of these other countries or something try to do something crazy or jump crazy and go and do all of that stuff. We as Americans, at the end of the day, we all gonna band together. I know the media right now make it seem like nah, no, y'all wouldn't. Y'all don't like each other. Of course, that's what brothers and sisters do. This is what family does, essentially. Family argues and everything, but guess what? Can't nobody mess with us but us. The minute somebody else come in and try to do whatever, we look at them and be like, mind your own business. Where you gonna get this word? Y'all was just fighting each other. Y'all on each other's team now. Yeah, sometimes you get that real because that's what family do. And hey, what he say? God bless America. Talk. Don't listen to these people out here talking about, oh, America's like this and America's like that. Oh, it's so divided. Da, da, da. Yeah, it may seem that way. Everybody ain't good. Everybody ain't bad though either. Just saying. That's all. That's all. But anyway, this was Mr. Charlie Daniels. or the Charlie Daniels Band. The name of this was called In America. And yeah, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, get your bars up. Get your bars up. Anyways, once again, shout out to Linda for this dope request. I actually enjoyed this. I totally enjoyed it. 1000%. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Why? Because I like stories. And Charlie Daniels got his bars up. Anyways, this your guy BA for Real 100. This is Get Your Bars Up Reactions. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. You rock with me, I rock with you. And if you out there, hey, just because you think I'm a new guy, you just know something upon my platform and I've been doing this for a little minute, then all I can truly say is thank you for coming and get your bars up. Salute, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular song in the comment section. And don't go too far. Why? Because you know we stay dropping. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah, get your bars up, I get it on me, yeah I do, endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche, we came a long way from them porches, get your bars up and get extorted, get your bars up, I pulled up, shot his car up, yeah, so